Hello and welcome, I'm your Code Monkey. The asset store is full of awesome tools and assets to help you make your own games. There's more and more awesome stuff coming out every month, so in this video let's check out some highlights that were released in June 2021. In this first video I will be covering a list of free assets, and in the next ones I will be covering paid assets and tools. Check out the full playlist to see all of the highlights every month. You might find something that would be perfect for whatever project you're currently working on. And by the way, check out my own assets on the store. So far I've made the free key door system, which is a super simple way to add keys and doors to your game, and the mouse cursor system pro, which is a very easy to use tool to help you create custom animated cursors to help really make your game stand out. I'm currently working on converting some more videos into pro systems, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so starting off actually with two packs in one, the third and first person character controllers. These are made officially by Unity. They are some simple but very capable assets meant to help you very quickly get your characters working. They are made using Cinemachine and the new input system packages. For the third person controller, you have a fully rigged and animated humanoid character, as well as one working on a simple capsule. The animator is very easy to extend and build upon. And then for the first person controller, it works exactly as you would expect in first person. Then you've got a playground scene to test out the characters with all kinds of jumps, stairs, and slopes. Both assets also include overlays for mobile, so you've got on-screen joysticks and touch zones to instantly make the characters work on a mobile device. These are two excellent starting points. Just import these assets and immediately get to work on your next idea. Next up, an interesting road system. It's essentially a spline editor with a terrain mesh. I actually covered the tutorial on how to do something like this in a video previously. Go watch that if you want to learn how it's made. This seems like a very easy to use system. You just place a bunch of points wherever you want, rotate them to add some elevation and some smooth curves, then make them connect and set up some intersections. Once you set it up, you can get a graph with all of the nodes and their weights, which means you can also easily apply pathfinding system on top of it. Also, you can swap out the road meshes for your own if you have a specific art style in mind. Then, if you're working on something that involves an office, well, here is a nice pack. It's got quite a lot of assets for a free asset. A bunch of chairs, tables, TV, walls, doors, and so on. Also has some more sci-fi elements, like some mechanical arms, some server racks, and a bunch more. If you like this pack and you want even more assets, you can grab the paid version with 350 total assets. For some UI, here is a simple and clean, beautiful interface. It's a collection of buttons, windows, toggles, pop-ups, and more. All of it nice and smoothly animated, so it's very simple but very satisfying. Maybe you need some old school weapons. If so, here is a free M1A1 submachine gun. It's a really nice model of a very iconic weapon, perfect for any kind of World War II game. It's got some very high-res 4K textures. The weapon is set up with moving parts so you can easily animate it. And again, if you like the look of this one, you can check out the many more weapons made by this same developer. For some pixel art, here's a bunch of pixel cars. Quite a lot of variety in the shapes, everything from some normal cars to a bunch of vans. You've got some pickup trucks and some high-end sports cars. They are nice and clean designs, so if you're working on a side-scrolling pixel game, then get this one. For a free tool, here is the 2D AI tool. It's a pretty complex tool that comes with a graph interface for you to visually manage states and develop your AI. It's got tons of complexity, but also says that it's easy to use. It contains a fully documented C# API. If you want to make some AI with a visual tool, then maybe look into this one. Also, there's a pro version of this tool if you like what it does. Next up, some low poly stylized hypercars. So you've got a Ford GT lookalike, a LaFerrari, and a Bugatti Chiron. It's a pretty simple and useful pack. All the cars have two versions, one with or without interiors. Or maybe you need some icons. Here is a nice pack with a bunch of minerals. Contains 48 pixel art icons. So it's perfect if you're working on some sort of mining game, so maybe something like SimWorld Dig. Really great pixel art designs. And lastly, another interesting tool, URP Decals. It does exactly what it says. You place some decals on top of your surfaces when working with URP. It supports normal maps and also receives shadows. So it's great if you need to spawn some graffiti or maybe some bullet holes. Alright, so those are my top 10 free new assets on the Unity Asset Store released in June 2021. There's links to all of them in the description. And stay tuned for the next video covering paid assets and tools. As usual, there's lots of awesome stuff there. Okay, I hope you found this list useful. Check out the full playlist to see some more lists with free and paid assets, and let me know if you pick up any and what you intend to do with them. Also check out my own free and paid assets on the store. Alright, hope that's useful. Check out these videos to learn some more. Thanks to these awesome Patreon supporters for making these videos possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.